And our Jeff Nguyen is actually in Moorpark right now with an update for us. Jeff, how bad is it where you are? We see the wind gusting there. Give us an idea of what you're seeing and feeling out there.
Yeah, so Amy, you know, Paul Diano has been talking about how the winds have been really whipping up here, and you can see it on my camera right now. You can probably hear it through my mic. As John Schreiber pans around, you can see some of the flames that are burning near the Spanish Hills area right now. There are about 2 or 3 dozers that's trying to cut a containment line around some of this, so you can hear some of the creaking that's happening with the Ventura County Fire Department's dozers right now. I am on private property right now. This home belongs to Ken Levin. And Ken, so you were getting ready to evacuate. I'm going to ask John to go ahead and pan towards the flames as Ken talks to us. But talk to me about, you know, where you are in this situation.
We live in Spanish Hills adjacent. The side of our house is complete brush, and the goats come and eat it every year. We've never seen anything like this before. Never thought anything would like to happen to us like this to us. But fire department is out there. They're bulldozing fire breaks on the back of our property, and the wind is going south. So we feel good about where we are. We've got a giant pool to fight anything that comes near our house. But I think we're going to be okay. Thank God for our firefighters that are here to help us when we need it.
Have you ever experienced winds like this in this area?
Never. I've never seen winds this high in this area. Years ago, there were a few years ago when there were fires on the back hills outside the house, the wind wasn't nearly this strong. I've never experienced wind like this before in my life.
So currently, who's home with you? Just you or your family?
My wife is already evacuated. My bags are packed and in the car. I just wanted to get you guys in to get you the best vantage point you could, and then I'm out of here. But thank you guys for covering this, and you can stay here as long as you like.
I really appreciate that. What's going through your mind as you're seeing the flames just ripping over that ridge right now?
Oh my God, my house is in danger. I'm alive. My wife is alive. We have everything we need. We'll be okay. This can be replaced.
You know, clearly you're willing to take off. What did you pack in the car with you as you were, you know, seeing me come up your driveway?
I got 5 days of clothes in my bag. We've got friends of ours that live in Westlake that we're going to. And right now I've got my DOP kit and clothes, and that's it. I'm getting out of here, and we'll be back, I'm sure. This is going to be fine. We're going to be okay.
I mean, you take the ready, set, go mantra very seriously. How long have you had this sort of mentality and things packed ready to go?
Not long. We just did it. We didn't expect this. We didn't see this coming at all. We knew the winds. We've had heavy winds out here, but we didn't know that any fires were coming until we got the evacuation alert, and now it's official, so we've got to get out of here.
You know, speaking of getting out of here, let me allow you to get out of here. But let me ask you one last question as you're talking to me. The fact that these firefighters are driving these giant dozers right up against the flames, what goes through your mind as you're seeing this?
God, those people are so brave to do this for us, and everything that they can do, that we can do to support them, deserves our support and our tax dollars.
You know, I'm wearing goggles right now, and some of the dust that's getting kicked up is really irritating me. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Fortunately, right now the wind is blowing to the south, which is away from our house. We live, if pointing there is north to us, but it's blowing away from our house, so I don't see any flames actually approaching the house any closer than the camera sees now, and it actually appears that some of them are going out.
I will tell you, John and I were about 2 blocks north of you, and the smoke up there was completely suffocating. We didn't even roll down our windows, and we were irritated by the smoke in the back of our throats and in our eyes. So it's like a completely pitch dark up there.
Yeah, you can see right where he's photographing. You can see all the flames and the smoke coming up in the sky, but to the left of that, it's fairly clear. So you can see that there's no fire down at the base of the hill. The fire is at the top of the hill and working its way over to the south.
You know, please forgive me with this question. I don't mean to be insensitive, but as we know, a lot of insurance companies have pulled out of certain parts of California for coverage because of stuff like this. What's the situation in your neighborhood? Are you covered for a fire?
Yes, we are definitely covered for a fire. If you can see by the side of our house, we have power lines that are going to be very heavily protected by Southern California Edison and the fire department, because these power lines bring power over to the other side of the hill. So this is a particularly accessible. You can see vehicles on the upside of the hill already that he's photographing. and they are fighting. That's where they're fighting now. That upper part of the hill, you can see that fire, and they're putting a break in there to stop that upper part of the fire from coming south, from coming north. But I think we're going to be okay. I feel for the people that are living south of us, because they're going to have a heck of a time of it. The smoke is getting worse now as we go, but I'm going to take off.
Okay.
But you guys, you do what you need to do. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Ken Levin. Thank you for being so gracious. And as I was kind of alluding to earlier, I'm going to ask John Schreiber to kind of rotate to his right. You can see the smoke right above us in the hills there. They are just absolutely blinding. When we went up there about 10 minutes ago, as we were trying to establish a signal and figure out where we would broadcast to you, I can tell you that it was very hard to see. We did see a member of the fire department up there honking his horn, letting people know that they needed to get out. In fact, we were advised to not stay put up there because it was just so tough to see, and we were not able to have that much of a vantage point up there. In fact, the smoke is so thick that it is absolutely blinding up there. And as you hear some of the wind that is ripping through my mic right now, I can tell you that we have not seen a single aircraft in the air as we were driving out here. We were told by the Ventura County Fire Department that fixed wing aircraft are not able to fly right now because of the windy conditions. So as you can hear, probably some of the smoke is crackling, or not smoke, but fire is crackling on that ridge side right there, because there is a lot of fuel to burn. Mr. Levin told us that typically they'll bring in goats to kind of clear some of this brush. But that's not certainly, happening today because of all of this burning. Back to the point that I was trying to make earlier, fixed-wing aircraft are not able to fly because of the dangerous conditions, and so things like the super scoopers will not be able to work in these sort of conditions. On top of that, helicopters are much more nimble. They are able to fly, but as you can imagine, when the wind is whipping through like this, what is typically a water drop ends up being missed anyhow, so that's not all that effective. So right now the fire department is basically dealing with this from a ground battle, a ground situation, and they are also asking for help from other agencies. We've been seeing a number of fire engines darting around on this side of the 118, and right now the winds are still just whipping very consistently, sending a lot of smoke basically going sideways, and a lot of times that smoke is awfully blinding. I have been talking for an extensive amount of time, so if I may, let me go ahead and send it back to the studio in case you have any question for me, Amy.
We do, Jeff. Thank you. You're doing an excellent job out there. We did also hear about the fixed wings not being able to fly, only the helicopters. And obviously this fire has gone from Moorpark, crossed over the 118, and then entered into this Camarillo Heights area. So it has moved a great distance. And I'm just wondering, you haven't seen planes, obviously. What about helicopters? And what about firefighters on the ground in this area? Because I know they were farther over in Moorpark and now making their way there. So have you seen firefighters on the ground or helicopters?
Yeah, Amy, so I've been seeing dozens of fire crews on the ground darting back and forth. It's almost like a whack-a-mole situation. In terms of the question on the helicopters, honestly, we have not seen any helicopters in the air. I'm not sure how effective they would be right now because any sort of water drop will just basically turn into mist. So we haven't seen any of those. I will tell you that the fire department, as I step aside, I want to just give you some more of what's going on back here. They have reported that a number of people have been injured and taken to the hospital.